Okay, now at Kuching, still on holiday. Last time I shared about the first part of how I started as an energy management system consultant and trainer. The services, as a service provider from Hanoi. Okay, today is at Kuching. Okay, the first one, okay, in the first video I shared about. It started not because I wanted to do consultancy, energy management system as a trainer or consultant as a business. It's more of due to my passion, passion on knowledge sharing. So I think that the career as a consultant and trainer suit that very well because as a consultant and trainer, all about sharing of knowledge and experiences throughout the work. Okay. As a consultant, guiding the clients to do something what is supposed to be the right one, okay, using the best practice or standard. And as a trainer, basically we share the knowledge exactly through notes, lecture, and also workshops. Okay, when I started, when I started to somehow develop the service, okay, the service. Actually, I started after I left the government. I started the service through the so-called registered electrical energy manager service. Basically, as one of the requirements under the law, where companies who have certain consumption, they have to have the registered electrical energy manager. And there are some provision in the law that to ensure the energy manager supposed to guide, okay, or to ensure the energy consumer use energy efficiently. So when I see that, okay, the law did not mention, okay, that particular law did not mention about the requirement to have energy management system. Okay, so with my knowledge as on energy management system, with my quite deep knowledge on energy management system, through my training and also through my exposure since 2008, okay, I can see I can combine the interpretation of energy management system into the requirement under the law. Okay, so I decided to merge. Okay, instead of that time, during that time, okay, the law just require the affected energy consumer appointed the registered electrical energy manager, and then make sure the assist to submission of the report every 6 months. So the law did not mention in specific the requirement to have the energy management system. However, when I see that, I had the idea of why not, okay, instead of the market just providing the service just to merely compliance to the law, why don't I offer some things more than that, which is not only complying to the law, but also for the energy consumer adopting the best practice, okay, based on the standard ISO 50001. Okay, it took me some time, okay, to digest that and then to put into writing, to put into proper written services that I can share, I can start to promote. So, and it took me about, I would say, between 4 to 5 months, okay, to put things together in writing. Okay, so I decided to put that as a package of the REM service that time, and also together with the energy management system as a part of that. It's a built-in, okay, 2-in-1 service, comply to the law, at the same time adopting the best practice based on the standard for energy management system ISO 50001. That's how it started. However, when I work out the cost, okay, that time I know the cost of REM service is varies from over a few hundred ringgit per month, okay, up to few thousand ringgit per month. That's why. So how should I enter the market? Okay, when I work out my costing, my fee, monthly fee, based on that integrated service, compliance and energy management system consultancy for companies to just adopt the best practice or until they can get certified. Okay, so I always sorry because the fee is about, I would say it's more at the high end of the fee. From what my survey from my friends, from my connection in the market, my fee was very at a quite high. Okay, I was worried whether this can be, is it something sellable or not. Okay, but luckily I got my partner, Dr. Dixon. I shared with him my concern. Okay, if I offer the service, is the price is a bit high in the market, would it be takers? Will be takers for that. So he somehow I was lucky. I think I was lucky to have him. Okay, because he mentioned something that changed my mind about fee for my service. Okay, that's why I just started. Okay, started selling my own service. Okay, after I left the government. Alright, so what I did, he said to me, Zaini, if that's your value, that's your value. Okay, don't let the market or anyone dictate your value. You know your value, you know what you can deliver. If that is your price, so that's your price. Put it this way, if anyone decided not to engage you or to appoint you as their consultant or trainer, okay, it's not you at loss, but they are. Okay, so because you know your value, you know what exactly you can deliver. So if it's your price, don't let people dictate your value. Simple as that. Okay, so as a newcomer, as a beginner in selling services, okay, it's quite somehow I would say life changing, for me to hear that kind of bold statement. But somehow I was worried at the same time. But because he's a seasoned businessman, so I took his word. So and then I discussed about the pricing, okay, the fee, and I just started to sell with that kind of service and fee. Okay, and then same time, okay, I had the idea to adopt what I learned with Unido, okay, because during the training with Unido, they introduced some kind of template, simple Microsoft Excel template to make energy management system data information during the development and also implementation to be placed into only one file, some kind of integrated so-called file where we can put everything into one place. I used the template during my training, and as I was successfully did that, and then even to some point managed to get one client adopted fully, and then it works very well. So I decided to package my service together with that template, but I did some improvement changes to make it more practical, and I integrated that as a part of my so-called offers in my services. I did that. That's how it started. I sold that service at about premium rate, and somehow I secured a client. My first client on that service was one of the multinational in Malaysia. It's quite famous, in Klang. So that was my first service, secured, for energy manager. For 2 years contract, fee is about 2,000 over ringgit per month, which is quite high during that time. So that's how is it. So here's how it started, and then that was my starting point. I think after that, I used the same method. I integrated with that, for the consultancy service, for certification. So at that time I was selling my energy management system consultancy and training services through two types of category. One is for the registered electrical energy manager service, which I integrated the energy management system requirement in my service. Another one is ISO 50001 energy management system consultancy and training for certification. So these two services were my two biggest revenue stream that time. So that's how it started. It works, and it works. What I learned from there, basically, not everything starting from scratch. Okay, don't reinvent the wheel. Don't invent the wheel, and then don't even you have some doubt. Okay, talk to the right person, get the right advice, and just try it out. Try it out. Cuba je. Cuba saja. Jangan takut. Sebab dalam bisnes ni tak ada satu buku kita boleh refer untuk semua perkara. That's what I learn lah. Okay, dalam hidup pun sama juga. Okay, you can listen, you can seek advice. Okay, you can listen to advice, you can look for information. But at the end of the day, you have to decide to try it out. Kita mesti cuba. Okay, selagi tak cuba, we don't know. And it works for me. Okay, dengan that, only that 2 services. Okay, registered Electrical Energy Manager Service and also Energy System Consultancy Service based on ISO 50001 for certification. That's how I have grown the business that established by my partner. Okay, from 2 staff to some point I have 4 full-time staff to support me to deliver just these 2 services. It works. Okay, so means that this experience about 7 years with this partner somehow, dengan Dr. Dixon dengan Datuk Karen ni, has taught me a lot tentang how to basically, even though the business not mine, wasn't mine. Okay, I just one of the director, but not really me put up all the paid up capital everything lah. Okay, but it was a very good learning platform for me lah on how to structure the services to sell, how to manage the delivery until you get the payment and all that, and how to manage a team, run a team as a business entity. Okay, like because before that, my experience more on the as a government and more to just a boss, some at the private company. Okay, not really running a business. It was a very good learning experience for me. Okay, I improvised that's why I did not start from scratch, because I took the template, okay, energy management system tool, ENMS tool, introduced by UNIDO, but I improvised it and I started using it, and from time to time I have improvised it, okay, to make it much better and more practical to be used. Okay, so that's somehow how it started. Okay, and from that time, okay, masa ni lah saya rasa this service ada value dekat market. Okay, there are demands for this service. There are demand for this service. Okay, because sebelum ni yang saya faham throughout the year, ada companies lain ataupun ada people selling this service. But when it comes to certification, they are more on preparing the documentation part lah. Okay, for me, okay, I have the quite deep knowledge on the system based on the standard and also based on the practices at other countries. Okay, and same time I had the experience of practicing it myself. Means that I was involved in developing the energy system itself, helping companies to implement that based on the standard, not just a theoretical part. Okay, not just a theoretical part. Okay, I think over the 7 years of my time dekat company ni, Koneksi Sinar Berhad ni, I help over, I would say, how many company? I would say 8 companies, 8 facilities. Okay, 8 facilities, because some company they got multiple facilities to get certified with ISO. At the same time, I was engaged for over 30 installation as the registered electrical energy manager. So this period, the 7 years period, is a very important period in my career development, because it was the period where I truly practiced my knowledge into action. I truly help my companies through my knowledge in developing, okay, the energy system based on the standard, and to make the system works. That gave me much more confidence, okay, in the way forward, because I have the track records already and have the proven method that recognized by my clients, even to some point recognized by the certification body when they want to come to audit for the certification. So it was very, to me, very crucial period, okay, in this. it was, I would say, the testing ground for me to really practice it, to really translate my knowledge, okay, from what I learned over the years in Japan and other countries, okay, during my training with UNIDO, into real real practical experience, okay, helping companies, and every company certified that time, okay, every happy customer from my RIM service, okay, every ISO 50000 company that every company that certified with ISO 50001, and also every happy client through my RIM service integrated with the energy system consultancy, every happy client that gave me the most satisfaction. That was the testimonial or the testament of what I've been trying to do is something truly can work very well and has quite high value. And the best part of that, I did not see anyone doing something the way I do it. Maybe a little bit here and there, but I know I'm different when it comes to this, okay? But at the same time, I have to keep improving, okay? So that's basically the second part of my career consultancy. And then I think on the third part later, okay, in the third part, I will share about how I decided, okay, to leave a quite comfortable job, okay, with as a partner in the Correct System Berhad together with Dr. Dixon and Dr. Karen. I decided to be on my own lah, okay. So I just wanted to try, how would it be if I buat sendiri as a freelance lah, okay. So this is the second part, how I turn, okay, my passion into one topic, into something, into services that somehow has a quite a demand out there, okay, in the market until today in 2025. So I started way back in 2012, basically, selling it, and now 2025. So I've been doing it for more than 10 years, okay, 13 years. Okay, so it's still improving, still learning how to become better. Alright, so with that, sambung nanti part 3, and how I truly became a consultant on my own as a freelance, and later how I managed to grow the setup